So good morning students. I hope the concept of weather and climate is clear to you. So coming to the next topic is climate and adaptations. So in this particular video we will be studying about the different animals that basically adapt to the changed climatic conditions. Okay. So firstly, what is adaptation? Like winters are approaching and we are adapting, right? We are adapting our body from summers to winters. Like now we feel less hot. Okay, so this is particular the characteristic features of the body that help the organisms to survive in that particular condition. Okay, so or we can define the adaptation as the favorable characteristics that include the features also or habits that basically enable the living organism to survive in a particular area, okay, to their surroundings. So these habits or these features, they will enable that particular animal to survive in the changed surroundings. Okay, so this is called the adaptation. Now we will be discussing about the adaptations in case of polar regions, the animals that are living in the polar regions. And the animals living in tropical rainforest. Okay, for the polar regions areas that are located near the poles, that are located near the north and the south pole, right? So these areas, they basically receive maximum amount of sunlight for the 6 months, and they are basically the coldest, extreme cold climate is there for the next 6 months, where the temperature it can go to minus 37 degrees. So this is the lowest temperature. Okay, so how the animals basically in this polar region particularly survive, so that we are going to discuss now. Firstly, for the polar bears, and secondly for the penguins. So we will be discussing the adaptations in case of polar bears and penguins that are living in the polar regions. Okay, so let's see what are the different adaptations. So adaptations in polar bears. So what are the different adaptations in case of polar bears? As we have discussed that they live in a very cold climatic conditions, and they perfectly adjust themselves to that climatic conditions. So they are having 2 layers of fur on their bodies, right? That is going to keep their body cool, and plus the outer layer of fur, it contains the hair, right? And in that hairs, the air, it can basically trap. Okay, so that trap air, it basically helps their body to get cool, to get warm basically, because air is an insulator of heat. Okay, so it don't allow the heat from their body to go out. Okay, so in that case it keeps their body warm. Secondly, they are having a thick layer of fat, and thick layer of fur. Basically they are the 2 layers that are present on their body. Okay, so the thick layer of fat that we called as blubber, it is there to keep them warm, plus it also supply them the nutrition when the food is scarce. Okay, so whenever they are not getting the enough food, so this also provide nutrition. Next is they are having the white colored fur. Okay, and this white color, it helps them to merge with the surroundings, with the snow and the ice. Okay, and so it helps them in camouflaging, that means to basically hide from the predators, and it also helps them to catch their prey. Okay, so they are having a basically unique character of hiding, okay, camouflaging themselves in the snow or in the ice. That means they mixed with the color of the snow and the ice due to their white colored fur. Okay, so the next property is they are having strong sense of smell to catch their prey, right? The next characteristic feature is that they are having short ears and tails, and that help them to basically prevent the heat loss from their body. Next is they are having the long curved and sharp claws. Okay, so they help them to move easily on the snow or ice. And in the similar way, they are having their paws wide and large. Okay, and this help them in swimming and walking. Okay, and they are very excellent swimmers. They can swim. Okay, and they can close their nostrils and they remain in water for longer time. The last characteristic feature is that physical activities on warm day make their body hot because they are having 2 layers of fat. Okay, so whenever they do some physical activity, their body it becomes hot. Okay, so they do swimming. To keep their body cool. Okay, so along with moving on the ice, they also do swimming. Okay, and they are the excellent swimmers also. So this is how the polar bears they are adapted to the polar regions. And next we are going to study about the penguins, that how penguins they are adapted, and their adaptations they are also quite similar to the polar regions. Okay, so the polar bears adaptation and the penguins adaptation they are almost similar. Okay, so let's discuss about the adaptations of the penguins now. So the adaptations in case of penguins, firstly they are the flightless birds. That means they can't fly. Okay, they live in the Antarctic regions. They don't have much predators. Okay, and they eat fish, and they are the good swimmers. Okay, so let's study about their adaptations, that how they are adapted to these icy remote control areas. Okay, so first adaptation, if you have seen the penguin, they are white in color. With black colored feathers. So this again, this white color, it helps them to camouflage. That means they got easily mixed with their surroundings. That is the snow or ice, white in color. Okay, and the black colored feathers they help them to trap sunlight to keep their body warm. Okay, so this is the use of the black and the white color on their bodies, right? So this is the first adaptation of the penguin. So coming to the second adaptation, they have thick fur and a layer of fat, and this layer of fat we called it as blubber on their skin. Again, the fat and the fur they are basically going to keep their body warm. Okay, so this is how they keep their body warm in this ice cold conditions. Third thing is that they always huddle in groups. That means they always move in groups. Okay, so thousands of penguins they make one group. So in this way they keep their sense. So they keep themselves warm. Okay, so they always huddle in group and keep themselves warm. Okay, and the last point is that the penguins they are the good swimmers. They can swim. Okay, And how they can swim? They are having streamlined bodies, plus if you have seen the feet of the penguins, they are webbed, that basically help it to swim easily. And the flippers, the wings that it also allow the penguins to swim easily. So the flipper like wings. So these all are the adaptations of the penguins, right? Their white and black color, their fur, okay? They always huddle in group, they always move in group to keep themselves warm, and they are very good swimmers, okay? So due to this, they are able to catch the fish. So their body is streamlined, they are having the webbed feet, plus their wings, they also help them in swimming, okay? So this is all about the adaptations of the penguins. So the next adaptations we will be discussing in the next video.